LaMaquinaDeportiva.com.
Chair of Autism Awareness Day at Citi Field. I also am the father of my 13-year-old son, Liam, who you see sitting back there, who has autism. When I started, this is really a kind of an amazing thought. When I started co-hosting Autism Awareness Day almost a decade ago, the CDC reported that 1 in every 2,000 children born in America is diagnosed with autism. Today, since we started Autism Awareness Day, thinking that it was necessary because it was becoming an epidemic, that number has become every 110 children born in America today will be diagnosed with some form of autism. So the only difference between the epidemic then and the epidemic now is that it has gotten enormously worse than it was. My son, Liam, is autistic, but it's clear that he's getting a lot of the help that he needs from the school he attends right down in College Point, Queens, just a few miles from here. So I'm really honored that the Mets have committed to go ahead and have this event once again this year. More on that when Mr. Howard speaks in just a moment. Okay, I want to talk about the Mets now. This organization has been so unbelievably responsive and kind to not just my family, not just my boys' school, but to the entire autism community throughout the tri-state area, and dedicating a day in a key part of the season on wonderful weekend dates when the stadium's going to be full to having it be Autism Awareness Day. They've done wonders for making this community more aware. In fact, we just aired a story the other day, the day was in, where we had a child whose father was watching the broadcast last year. I always go up in the booth with Gary and Keith and talk about some of the early warning signs of autism. A father saw the broadcast last year, said we have to do something. They got him checked. Sure enough, he's on the autism spectrum, got the early help he needed, and now he's doing very, very well. So what we found out was that this Autism Awareness Day is more than just kind of an idea. It's actually having one-to-one benefits with people who watch. Dave Howard's been our point man on this for all these years, so a few words from Dave.
Yeah, thank you for being here. The Mets organization is very honored to play its part in helping our community in this manner to bring awareness to the community about autism and also to help these great organizations have a fun day at the ballpark and raise money for the fight and for early detection, for treatment, and ultimately for a cure. So it is something that we're very honored to be involved with. This year we have a record number of organizations involved. We have 18 organizations involved in this effort. We've already sold over 2,000 tickets, and we're very, very excited. This is going to be another raging success, another fun day at the ballpark. And it's, I think, far and away been our most successful effort to bring awareness to a particular cause. And we really have Jim and Lauren and many other people to thank for their tireless efforts to bring attention to this cause. We're honored to have R.A. Dickey with us today. R.A., like myself, is the father of 4 children, so he certainly appreciates the impact that autism can have on families. And I'd like to ask R.A. to say a few words, and we literally pulled him out of a workout, so he may have to leave us quickly. So, R.A.?
Yeah, no problem. Like Jim said, autism affects 1 out of every 100 children, and having 4 healthy children myself, but going to the public school system in Nashville, Tennessee, I can tell you I'm very aware of the trials and tribulations and adversity that face some of these children. So anything that I can do or that the Mets can do to raise awareness for a noble cause is what we're trying to get after here. And the thing also to note is that a lot of people think it's curable. I have friends at home who think that there's medicine that you can take or treatment that you can go through, and I think the thing to realize is that it's not at all that way. It's a very real condition, and it's something that affects millions of lives across the country. So again, however the Mets and I can be of service, that's where our hearts are at.
I just wanted to say that there's an odd sort of metaphorical connection having R.A. be our spokesperson this year. I was thinking about this as I was driving out here, is that he does, as everybody knows, throws the knuckleball. And one thing about a knuckleball is nobody knows where it's going. Not the pitcher, not the catcher, and certainly, hopefully, not the batter. Hopefully. They throw it, and they sort of, on faith and on skill, make sure that it gets to where it is supposed to go. And you know what? And I think it's fair to say also, Ari, that no two knuckleballs are alike. Everyone is different. They are like snowflakes. Same is true with autism. No two autistic children are alike. And when you start the journey of autism, just like you start the journey with one of Ari's pitches, you don't quite know which way it's going to go, and you don't quite know which way it's going to go next time. So you kind of go on faith, and you go on skill, and you go on learning, and you go on friendships like the one that autism has had with the New York Mets over these last many years. And once again, our gratitude to the entire organization, players, front office, everyone. And let's make this game a sellout on Friday. If anybody, if you can put it anywhere, any information for tickets, pix11.com is my station website where you'll find a Mets link, and of course, Mets.com. Same. So Saturday, LA Dodgers, Autism Awareness Day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.